Hello everybody, my name is Dizella and welcome back to Spore. As you can see, a little bit has changed since the last time you saw it, and we'll get to that in just a second. Or I guess the cliche, you may be wondering how I got here. Well, you see, I had done a little bit of grinding to get a couple more stars so we can start heading towards the center of the galaxy over this way. And to get some more spice. But I was thinking for this episode, while we will still continue working on those goals, I would like to I have a plan for the Ixplix Empire. I forget which one they are here, but they're the ones who demanded money from us first, and I feel like we should probably work on... Yeah, here's their planet. Do they just have the one now? Alright, so my goal for this episode, it looks like they just have the one... Because this is a different... Yeah. Alright, so they only have the one planet still. So my goal for this episode is going to be to buy them out so that they're no longer an issue with us, because last episode they were growing tired, or not last episode. During the time-lapse they said they were starting to grow tired of our alliance. I came back and gave them some money and they're happy again. But I want to buy out their planet. Now the thing is their planet I think is pretty big. So if we come in here, it's a 40 spice producing planet. It's a home world, so it's going to have several cities and stuff in here. And sure, we could use war and bombs to take it over. We could just decide to attack them and, you know, blow them up. But I think it would be much more efficient, or maybe not efficient, much more clean, easy to just buy the planet, and then we don't have to destroy the cities. We don't have to rebuild them. So that's all good to go as well. And I think that's gonna be our goal. So because there's, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. There's 7, I mean. There's 7 cities on this planet. They are not going to take offers that are less than a couple million. That's my guess, that's my knowledge of it. So what we gotta do now is we gotta do some more grinding. More so than I did last time. You can see that we're about at 909,000 spore bucks. And so we're just gonna go around here and collect some spice. While I'm doing that, I'm just gonna literally just go to all of our planets here, collect the spice, and sell it as I go. I'll show you some clips of me doing some of the grinding process so that you guys can see what happens, especially since there was a pretty big event. It's our favorite explorer. The dragon's balloon is coming. The dragon's doubloon. Alright. Ooh, that is a good price actually. We will take that. Thank you. This isn't very great, but didn't expect too much. We'll take that and we'll head over here. It's going to be a lot of grinding, but our goal is to actually get that planet and get rid of the Ixplix Empire, because they've been yeah, demanding money of us. And I know we were in their space but it still doesn't excuse that they were demanding money. They could have just asked nicely, and they didn't. Hence why this plan has been hatched. 17,000? That sounds pretty good. I think I'll take that. It's 340. It should be pretty decently easy as we go around with this. I will recharge one here, though. That's a good point. We could have another ally as well, so that's cool. Hello there, Editor Dizella here again. I'm just popping in to explain the time-lapse a little bit. So this is the first thing I did before I started to grind. Between episodes here, I went through and renovated each of the buildings. So for the houses, the factories, and the entertainment centers, I went through and made my own little buildings for them. In the case of the factory, I kind of just edited what I already had there, since that was one I had made as well. But I did do some changes. I changed up the coloring and all of that. For the house, I made it a little bit cute, though I realized that the nicknames wouldn't really probably go for cute. They probably wouldn't necessarily care too much about what the houses look like, which is why they would all be uniform. And, you know, I kind of liked it. You know, I was liking the vibe that was coming off of it, so that's what I went with for those. This video has been crazy to edit so far. And I think I'm going to end up being able to do it quite cohesively, so you guys can follow along with... I'm going to call Present Dizella the one who is actually recording the episode, and I'm just Editor Dizella. So that way we're not going to get confused, because otherwise the timelines here might get a little bit wobbly, one might say. And I don't know, I've had a lot of fun. I am so happy to finally get this through. Um, this is why I don't do lots of time lapses all the time, is because, well, one, you have to talk during them, and what the heck are you going to talk about? And two, not everybody wants to sit through and watch them, especially as you try to decide what color to make things. And as you're watching this, I am by no means a professional like builder. Even like in other games like The Sims and stuff, I'm not very good with building things. I just kind of go with what feels right, and we're not being too serious with this. So I did quite like the walls on the houses though, how it had this like stony feel, but I put a little bit of green between the stone cracks, and it was like a little bit of moss. I thought that was kind of cool. And so then we're gonna move on to the entertainment center. And I kind of just went with like a towering kind of thing. I imagined it was more of like a mall complex than necessarily like a theater or something. However, I do imagine that, a lot of malls have theaters, so there's probably a theater in there because even the nicknames realize that they have to have fun sometimes. But I did imagine that it would be mostly a mall where people could come from all over the little galaxy area and shop in our mall. Whichever colony they're on, or, whatever part of the city they're in, they can go and buy some stuff because we like it when the economy is very good. So I kind of went with that, with like a goldish theme, because, it matches with our whole money thing. And I put a couple screens outside, probably having advertisements and stuff for all of that. So it's pretty fun. I really liked the kind of purple and black kind of look that I had going on. And put some stone on the side as well, so it wasn't too gold. And then you can see here, I'm going through and editing the factory. I actually kind of liked how it looked as the squarish kind of look it already had. And I would have made it from scratch anyway. So I kind of went with that, and I went through and changed some of the coloring and stuff, so it's not as abrasive in your face about it. And I added some like smokestacks and stuff like that. So pretty simple. Anyway, I'll pop back when there is more to say on this, and there will be some more clips later. Gotta buy this plant at some point too, I think, because it takes so long to get to this one out here. These guys don't have any spice for us. That's okay. Can they actually produce any spice? Let's see. They might not actually be able to. They should be able to. Let's see. Oh, they're not producing any. I see. Oh, terraforming. Well, I think it'd be nice if we got all our colonies, even though it's a red spice planet, to get them producing a little bit of stuff. So let's see if we have any terraforming stuff with us today. We need to go up. Oh boy. That was, oops. I guess I should have done that over there. We need to go this way as well. So call some meteors down. We'll just hang out over here for a minute. Oh, we're so close to getting into the area. I don't know if it's gonna... Oh, I don't think so. Alright. Sweet. We're gonna need to pick up some more animals and stuff. Awesome. So now they should be able to actually produce some spice, which is great. And we're gonna replace these with the buildings that we actually built last time. They're a little bit cartoony, but that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta have that, It's, that's good. And we want a factory, and we can't... Okay, right. That's not very happy, of course. Alright, that'll be good. 36 an hour. It's not gonna be much, but at least they're producing some spice, so they won't be a complete waste of our empire. You know, we want to be successful. Obviously, that's been our whole goal since, well, since we were a tiny little cell creature. Alright. Hello. The Ixplix Empire is attacking us. We don't want to be enemies with the Ixplix Empire. We want to buy them out. So we're gonna show up so that we don't lose our alliance, but we're not gonna do anything to help. So we're just gonna show up, not do anything, wait a second, and we'll leave. Alright, so while President Dacella is waiting for the Ixplix Empire and the Wubble Empire to stop fighting, and so that we get the points for hanging out on the planet, we're actually going to, I'm going to pop in a clip here of when I was grinding. We had some pirates attacking some of our planets a couple of times, so I'm going to show one of those clips. You don't need to see both of them, but we annihilated them basically. It was very easy, very quickly done, and we got some money from it, which was awesome. The cool thing is, if we buy this planet out, we'll have room to trade with another smaller planet. And the smaller the planet, like, not the smaller, the less civilized or the less establishments there are on a planet, the less money they're willing to take for it, so. 13,000, that's pretty good. We will do that. Thank you. It's very good, actually. I wonder if our home planet has any more spice we could pick up real quick and sell it to those guys. Ooh, we had a little bit. Alright. We should have... whatever. We'll sell the little bit of red spice here and move on. This was the planet we conquered in my little time lapse there. You should have seen it by now. And it was another home planet, so it can produce 30 red spice, which is really awesome. I'm gonna leave that for now. It's a decent deal. I don't know. I think we could probably get a little more for those spices. But since these guys are buying the red spice, I'm gonna just obviously buy it from them. Or sell it to them, rather. Look at this. This is awesome. We probably want like 5 million-ish, maybe we can try. Although they might accept more like 9 million, which is gonna be a little bit of a task, you know? Let's go charge up here. That's pretty good. 40,000. We'll do that. Maybe we'll even set up a new colony. That might be kind of fun. So yeah, this is basically what you do. You just go between the planets here, you pick up the spice, you see if they're willing to buy anything for a good deal, and then if they are, you sell it. I generally find it, I don't know if it's true, but I find it easier just to sell to my own colonies because they will buy spices at different prices. Rather than checking all of our allies and stuff, yeah. That's not what I meant to do, but that's okay. We were moving this way. Back to this one. So I'll see you in a little bit after I've gone back and forth a couple of times, and so that we can have some spice, or if something happens along the way. Hello there, Editor Dacella again, and I'm just going through the last few clips of what I was doing while grinding. Aside from going planet to planet, selling spices, blah blah blah, I did colonize a couple of planets, including this green spice planet called Karis. And it was pretty fun. I'm just gonna show this one because I don't need to show the same process. I literally did the same thing for all of them. I terraformed them a little bit so they could at least produce a little bit of spice and went onward. So as you can see, I'm just bringing the terraforming in a little bit so they can at least like I said, produce spice. I literally just said that. Come on, brain. And I was bringing around plants and animals with me. In this case, I didn't have all the animals with me, but I waited till, you have to wait till the circle, goes bing. And then you can put the trees and stuff down, just like that. And so, yeah, I went through this. And also, while I was going around, this is another instance. This is kind of the big thing that happened while I was grinding, and it just sort of had to. It said, "This is enemy territory. This race will continue to attack as long as you remain in the territory. The territory is controlled by the race of this homestar. They consider your presence in this territory an act of aggression," which I thought was pretty rude. We were just exploring, and we were just trying to say hi. And these people were really grumpy about us, the Wubble Empire. They were very grumpy about us just from the start. And so I said, okay, well, let's maybe do a mission for them. Maybe they'll not be as grumpy with us. And so I was off doing that. And this following instance is where I had very little patience. It ran out. They demanded 50,000 Spore books from me while I was doing a mission for them, which I thought was very annoying. I was like, I'm not about that. So... And I don't think the nicknames are either. So the nicknames took things into their own hands. And we declared war on this planet, on the Wubble Empire. They only have one planet, so this is their home planet. Yeah. Basically, a little bit unfortunate. I had to first attack here, and you see I went back, realized I needed some weapons to actually take over the cities, to try to preserve them as much as possible, because if you don't destroy all of them, you do get to keep the remaining cities, is when you conquer the planet. So I thought, okay, let's do that. We're not built for defense. We don't have a lot of health. I haven't gotten, like, all of the health upgrades. So unfortunately, this isn't going to end too well for us. As you see there. We were quickly reborn from the cloning serum, whatever they use, and we were off back into space again. I did forget the first time going back to get my allies again, but I quickly rectified that. Anyway, a long story short, many deaths later, I did end up conquering the planet, and unfortunately, I lost the footage of where the planet was actually colonized. So you'll have to take my word on it, but eventually I did take over most of the cities, and they did become mine. We took over the planet's the nickname colony now, and the Quaberts no longer had a planet. They had to get on out of there because they were being rude to us, We're not going to take crap from people when we're trying to help them out. I also got a couple of badges along the way, and the last clip right after the title of the celebrated badge is the last thing that I did before I ended for the day. I ended up going over here and purchasing this planet right here from the Minor Empire. I purchased it for 1 million Spore bucks, which was pretty awesome. And at this point it says capture 15 star systems, and that's correct. We currently have 15 star systems, at least in the timeline of this grinding session, under our control. So, without further ado, that is all the clips I have for the grinding session, and we'll just continue with episode 13 to Sella. Pink spice. We might wanna... Hello? How big is this planet? Like, how many cities? Ah, it's their home planet. Or a big, at least, planet. Pink spice would be pretty cool. Oh, someone's attacking us. That's a good thing to keep in mind. What's happening? We'll help them out. Again, we want to be their friend, but we're also just literally going to try to buy their house from them, so... just gonna ask that one guy for. Oh, we already got a ship. That's pretty cool. Do you think they'll be mad at us if we take this money? They didn't care if we took the money from the pirates. Sweet. We got an omnivore. That's pretty good. We don't need 2 types of small plants, so we'll get rid of those. We have you, I think. Right? We don't. Pick up a couple of you guys. Carnivore, cool. Now we just need another omnivore. Or, I mean herbivore. You guys will do it. Here, come here. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Back to the grind. It appears that Ixplix is really trying to take over the Wubble's planet. That's pretty interesting. This is one where you could choose to help one or the other, and the other one will be mad if you don't help them. We're just not going to... You guys aren't even getting attacked. You're not on the verge of attack. No, you're not. I'm leaving, guys. Bye. Oh, sweet. We can reach much farther now. Yellow spice. Oh, that's a wormhole. Okay, cool. Probably want to put a colony here. One of the yellow spice ones. Oh, this one's a green. Oh, it's got plants already. That's cool. Sweet. Okay. Let's put a colony down here. Let's see, where's a good spot? Goodbye, this planet. This is another red spice, though, isn't it? Give you 1,000,000 Spore bucks. Sweet. It's not a very good planet, but it's more for our empire. Good stuff. I'm just surprised there was no other, like, species out here. Actually, we should... This one needed it, I think. It's taking up a lot of our battery, but we just need to nudge it just a little bit. Can we recharge here? Cool. Like any of these species we're putting here, which is not very good. I still can't do it. We need to stabilize it. Okay. Well, we gotta go get some creatures. These guys are not working, so we need some herbivores. Just actual herbivores. Termaya. I think it's this one. Hopefully this stabilizes a little more then. I think that should be good. How come nobody wants to buy our spice? Come on, guys. It's for the greater of the Empire. Oh. A strange ship has arrived at planet Tamorica. Where's this? Captain, I hate to trouble you, but we are detecting something very mysterious on our radar. I need your assistance. This unknown object is headed for civilization on the planet Tamorica and has ignored all attempts of communication. They seem to be waiting for some kind of signal jamming technology we've never seen before. We can't get any data on it. Captain, we fear this could be a Grok's probe. We request you come and intercept quickly. Yeah, the Groks are becoming more active on our game as well now. Which I knew would happen. Let's go see. Let's take a look. Can we, like, scan them? Where are they? We don't want to attack them, do we? They're not attacking anything. The Groks blew up our stuff? They blew up your stuff? We don't even have anything going on here, dude. Nothing going on here. Okay, alright. Curious. So the Groks are interfering more and more. It's quite interesting. Well, anyway. Back to getting money. Let's see if these guys want to take any money from us. Or give us money, I should say. I don't. Shield might be good to invest in later on. Oh, jeez. We're so far away from the center. It's gonna take a while to get there. Yeah. So I've been thinking, maybe instead of buying out the planet of the Ixplix, they have a second star now. Ooh, we could take that. Let's trade with them. We could buy this one. I was about to say we could start a war, but, you know. Diplomacy. Let's do a trade route. Sweet. You don't want to buy any spice for a good price. That's unfortunate. You don't either. Ugh. Nobody wants the red spice anymore. We got so lucky with the 13 one that we had. The Bulux? Who's attacking us on Bulux, y'all? Our home planet. You don't want to buy anything either. Alright, we're coming home planet. Just gotta, you know, check this real quick. I'll be right there. Promise. Nothing. Let's go, y'all. Gotta help our planet. Probably gonna need this. Aliens are raiding. Let's go. They won't be raiding for long. I did not turn the right way there. Oi! Do you mind? Get out of here. Cool. That was easy. Alright, back to grinding away. If we can find somebody to buy our red spice right now, we will make a good amount on it. It'll be really nice. I don't know if anybody around here would like actually buy any of this red spice from us. It'd be really nice if they did. But everyone's being really stingy about it, which is not ideal, to be honest. Blue spice. Looks like we can only hold 99 of one color at a time at the moment. This one would be awesome to have. It's a pink spice planet. Ugh. Oh, it'd be so nice. Can we do a trade route? Sweet. So this planet will be ready for us soon. It'll be a pink spice, which is, like I said, quite nice. Green spice and blue spice would probably be nice to expand more on. I don't think we have a lot of planets with that right now. Yeah, we, for whatever reason, did the red spice one instead of the green spice one here. Actually, it'd be interesting to test. Can we put a colony here? Can we put a colony in the same solar system? Because there's already a colony in this star system. Ooh, we can. Cool. We should terraform this place so it can support similar life. Let's just wait for this for a second. Okay, you know what? 11,000? I'll take it. I'll take it. Blew up, even though I just healed. Great. Well, that wasn't great. that was very bad. Oh my goodness. Well then. I'm glad it stabilized a little bit. Let's put some plants on this baby. Okay, so we have 3 million spore bucks. I don't think this is gonna work, but I wanted to try to offer for the Ixplix planet. I want to try to offer 3 million and see if they do it. So let's see. It's a paltry sum, so they don't want it. Which means that this is now going to reset the counter up here. We can't buy it again. We can't make an offer immediately, but that's okay. They'll trade, and it'll be good to go. So, we'll just have to see how it goes from there, right? Righty, so we're in the very farthest reaches of our system here. As you can see, all this stuff is over here. The Ixplix and Wubble Empire are fighting again. Don't worry about that, it's fine. We currently have 4 million spore bucks. So, what my plan is for the next episode is that we are going to go fight and take the Ixplix planet by force, because I don't want to have to deal with them. Because if we come over here, first we have to battery up real quick because our battery sucks. We have to recharge. So, the next time we are going to come over here to one of our newfound little buddies right over here, and we're going to hopefully be able to buy their planet because they have pink spice, and pink spice is incredibly valuable. It's one of the most valuable ones, I think maybe even the most valuable, and we would just like a very steady source of that. So we're going to try to buy out this one instead of the Ixplix one, and next time we are going to attack the Ixplix and take their planet of Cauldra, or Lucas, I mean. We're going to take the star system for our own and not have to worry about it anymore. But until then, again, my name has been Zella. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your morning, day, or evening, wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next video.